Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to the stream. Let me just...
In the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
What the fuck?
No, I will not, honestly.
I mean, come on. Doesn't Leatherface look like such a compelling protagonist to you, Bryan?
I don't know. The man's wearing somebody else's face. That's a good sign.
He's got heart, though.
Does he?
Yeah. He's always like the reluctant killer in those movies.
No, he's
What
not.
the fuck? They come...
You ever seen that Chainsaw Massacre movie? They
He's
show up
being-
nearby his house. They're gonna freaking die.
He's being coerced
It's not
into it by
reluctant.
his
It's like, get off
family.
my damn property or else you're my face mask.
No, it's like he has a family, and they're like, nah, come on, Leatherface, you gotta kill those people with your chainsaw. Do it.
That's probably one of the sequential freaking reboots.
I don't want to say that they coerced him. It's more they brought him up.
That's family.
Yeah.
That's the first movie. And the second one, I think.
So I wouldn't say that he more or less was coerced. It's more like he was. What's the?
He was raised into the business of murder.
Yeah.
Okay.
And remember,
Anyway...
First murder was just a hammer to the head.
Anyway, welcome to to our EFC's new podcast where we review every Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie.
Oh,
Jesus.
goody.
Why not just-
I'm glad that's
why
the
not
first
just four
pop
movies
of the
altogether?
podcast.
Well, you see, we're gonna start with Texas, and then we're gonna branch out into all.
Then
of
we're
them.
going to go to Ohio, the true scary state.
Exactly.
Okay. Since this is the 1 year anniversary, this would be, which would be like, I think it would be the second. I think it would have been whatever the first Wednesday of actually was the third actually of last year. I forget. It was just first week. It was. I remember was the when we did.
It would have to be. Let's see. Today is Friday.
Yeah.
So, let's hear. That means that. It would be the second.
Would it be the second? Would it be the second?
Yeah, because first was a Wednesday this year.
Well, that's the thing. We did do
the second is the Wednesday this year. So last
Oh,
year
the third.
would be the third. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. third.
We didn't do it. We tried to do it on the first Wednesday, but we couldn't.
Didn't we?
No, because I know for a fact when we were all setting it up, I had
Oh
the
yes.
whole doctor.
Yes, that's right.
So we had to do it the
week
next
after.
week.
It was yes, that was the week after. Yes. Anyway,
So anyway, I'll see you guys next week.
no.
No, because
Don't go.
I
It's
got
lonely in here.
busy.
Anyway, welcome back. It's gonna be done. I'll say a bit different. There's like a few things that we're doing a bit more. But first of all, last time our intrepid heroes, they let's see, they got basically a bunch of rewards and went to a farmer's market. They did, pretty much. And now,
Bot stuff.
yes. Now, Chris, do you? The fuck?
I yawned.
I just heard something. Anyway. Look at you.
Is that chainsaw?
Oh my god.
Might be a firework. Anyway, so there is. Okay, do you guys want to start on the route or start nearest to the next town?
Do nearest.
I feel like that's just still on the route, but like now this town.
It's in view. It is.
We start at the tail end of the adventure like we always do.
Okay, so where is my?
I forgot to set up the damn thing. No, I need the maps. So I know where the hell we're going.
Where the hell are we going?
Where's my map?
Well,
going?
let's see. Are we going to Crimsonlocke?
That is
Going
the
to
next.
Texas.
That's the next destination is.
So that's number 7. So
Yeah. So
okay, we're on route.
Route 9.
Yes, that's where we are.
So after that, so right now you're coming into view of Crimsonlocke. Crimsonlocke itself is like a very big town surrounded by like giant walls and stuff. It is with like arch gates and stuff.
Right.
Just fucking focusing me. Anyway, bother tomorrow, you idiots. Not today. Anyway, so yeah, for Bonfire it's tomorrow. It is not today.
But you know how people are. They always jump the
They've
gun.
been doing this for the past 2 weeks. Has been a.
Welcome to.
Well, again, that's just human society.
Anyway, so yeah, big fuck off walls and town stuff. Like guard towers almost at every like edge of the town, pretty much, with like giant arches and stuff. And from the looks of it as well, they seem to be having a festival going on as well. It seemed to be.
Oh boy. Festivals.
Yeah, so like they're doing a parade for someone, pretty much specifically and stuff. What fucking windows I am. You know what it is. So yeah. Do the roleplay thingy.
Well, it seems pretty lively around here.
Wonder what's going on.
I walk up to the nearest person I can find and ask what's going on.
It is one of the guards. It is. It goes like, it's like, hello there. How can I help you today, sir?
I was wondering, what's with all the crowd?
Oh well, today happens to be the anniversary of anniversary of the founding of this town. Actually, it is. After the great calamity from I think about 100 or 200 years ago. My memory has been fading me for a while. He's a lot more older gentleman. He is. But like, yeah, it's like it's like the 105th anniversary. I think it is, or 125th. One of the two it is. And also where we got ourselves a few celebrities around. Like we got ourselves a few gym leaders who are coming to visit for today. There's a few Elite Four members, and even one of the champions are here as well. I think it was Daryl. It was, I believe the great Daryl's here. He is, which is nice to see.
Daryl.
Or yeah, the great Daryl. Yes,
We can finally meet this guy.
I know.
Wait, didn't we already meet him?
Who knows?
I don't know. Maybe something's going on in my head because I don't remember.
Well, remember though, it was like out of character thingy for a moment. Back in session 3, I think it was. You wanted to meet the great Daryl. You did,
Mm-hmm.
and he said, "Oh yeah, he's being Crimsonlocke. He would be, which right here you are now."
Okay, so yeah, I'm right in saying, the first time we're gonna meet him. Finally meet this great Daryl.
I thought we already met him because I thought that he was one of the.
Well, you did meet a guy called the Great Daryl. You did, during one of the sessions.
This is why. So
Didn't we meet a little kid named Daryl?
I'm pretty sure we've met a lot of people named Daryl.
You've met like 3 people in Daryl.
Daryl and Darren are 2 interlocking names, I swear.
Yeah, there's about 3 people you met who are called Daryl or heard of the name Daryl. You have, because I think there's the gym guide. There's the Great Daryl.
Okay.
Which is 2 you met the one Great Daryl that's supposedly in that wizard tower and stuff you met. And then there's this little Great Daryl here. And maybe a small child. I'm not sure whether the whole small child thing, possibly maybe like Earth, maybe. And anyway, point is, you're now here. Your main goal now is to find this motherfucker, pretty much.
We can meet the great Daryl. Probably meet some gym leaders. Maybe hell, we can probably find some badges.
Maybe we'll even get the Crimsonlocke.
What?
The crimson what?
The
They're the
Crimsonlocke.
The Crimsonlocke. I imagine they're red-colored hair. Something, I don't know.
They're the MacGuffin in this chapter.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so where to now? Again, pretty big fuck off town this is.
Well, I would like to look around and see if there's a map or guide of some sort. Very pamphlet.
Well, your poor phone pops up. It does in your pocket. It goes brr, 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 like rumbling saying.
Alright, I pick it up.
And basically, it shows you like a visual map saying like this is what Here is basically a tourist guide to Crimsonlocke, pretty much. It's very good. It's a circuit town with 3 exits. Where you basically do enter the southern one you have, and everything's sort of done like everything's sort of coned around where the center bit is where like there's like a central plaza, where there's the gym. There's what the fuck else was thinking to the put in Crimsonlocke? It's been a while since I've seen. There's the Gigas Museum and the Gigas Museum and the Gigas University is what we hear nearby as well in the center bit. So they basically recommend, you look at them with the sightseeing is you go to this center plaza you do where all the major stuff are pretty much. So where do they go then?
Well, we should start in the center and then see what we,
Yeah.
see what's going on. Maybe we can get a higher view.
Okay.
I guess we'll find the high ground.
Yes. So you make your way towards the center of town with the major plazas, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And on the way to there, I want you to roll for me a perception check. Thank you.
Alright.
Okay, 10, 7,
20.
14. Okay, so as you are basically heading through some of the main roads and the alleyways and stuff to get to the center of town, Vincent, he sees what he sees for a moment. Sees someone jut into a side corner, pretty much. Clearly trying to get away. He is
Oh no.
from something or someone maybe.
Not this shit again.
Do you want to pursue or just ignore?
I'm gonna let the dice choose.
Oh.
And I feel like if Vince is gonna go, we're all probably gonna stay with him before he gets kidnapped again. So what? Evens.
Two.
Go
So
on.
one I go, two I stay.
So a coin flip.
Oh, I'm going.
Okay.
All right, and we're going behind you.
Okay, so
Off we go.
as you piece the chase, pursue this person in question. You just sort of don't get too close enough for him to notice you. But he's still sweating heavily, trying to run away from something. Okay, seems to be counting. Seems to be as well.
A thief.
Yeah.
A looter.
Yeah. And
You went on a panty raid.
I guess you're gonna miss the panty raid.
so as this person is running a little faster, at the end of it in the alleyway, for a moment he looks back and sees you three, and he's just trying to get faster, then bang into someone. He does, and he looks down and goes, "Oh shit, no!" In theory, just pretty much. And
when I see him fall down, I run faster to catch up to him.
yeah, so as you basically the quite beefy looking man goes, I'll take that back, you thief. And then you basically okay.
I catch up and say, what might be the problem here?
Oh, well, I think they handed it, but this thief stole one of my eggs. He did.
Eggs?
Pokemon eggs. Yeah.
Oh, that's not great.
Yeah.
I got one of those.
Nice. It's it proceeds to sort of pick him up. He does by his collar, saying, "This is the third time you've attended in the last 3 years. Stop it."
3 years? Well, what's he going for?
Well, he's a common crook. He's trying to steal stuff, and me being the big shot that I am, he tries to go for me. He does. This is twice now. This is.
Why does he want a Pokemon egg so bad?
I don't know. I leave it to the police to work it out, and they know.
You know, if you're such a big shot, why can't you just, fix the problem? Give him an egg. Make one for him.
So, Delongo, I don't think that's a good thing right now.
And maybe you can solve the theft by just meeting demand.
I don't think that's usually how it works.
Sometimes that's how it works.
Well, as you were saying that, the guy he's holding So just combust he does.
The hell?
And he was like, and he was like, what the fuck? Even he was like, what the
Didn't give him an egg. Now he's gone.
He's just combust, and then all left is like robes and like bolts, like nuts and bolts and stuff.
That's an. Oh nope. Not. I don't want to get involved in this now.
And he was like, what do you mean? The guy's like, he was a robot?
I just did just do the double face and bomb thing, and just let out a huge sigh.
It's never over.
Nato this shito again.
He goes like, oh, okay, that's interesting. And then the next moment, like, as the point you hear, they basically go like, for a moment, and then behind the guy, police rock up and goes like, okay, we're here and, okay, he's like, we're here to arrest him and, what's with the robes? He's like, well, he just combusted and it's bolty, and he goes, and the police are just like, not again. You're like, what do you mean not again?
We've dealt with this before.
Have you? He tells you, goes, have you now?
It's weird to say, but yes.
Well, you see, a little while back, my friend here got kidnapped by some guy who turned out to be a robot. He had like a bunch of other robots, made like a gigantic bear creature and like some robo pigeons.
I talk about a Henry Schmidt, you mean? That
Yeah,
lunatic.
And that's him.
I heard he got finally taken out properly. I guess it was you three who did it.
Unfortunately.
No,
Yes.
no, fortunately, thank God he's gone.
Maybe
Yeah,
for
but
you guys, but we had to deal with it.
Yeah, I mean,
we had to see it.
I mean, again, though, he's gone. He can no longer basically. Oh, he can no longer like do damages to that region, pretty much. That region of basically like part of the region, pretty much. And just,
What do you mean that part of the region?
like the horse part? I see part as in like that.
The horse.
The horse hounds.
There's another. Wait, back up. You said that saying that part of the region implies there's a different Henry Schmidt that's gonna terrorize this part of the region.
Okay, no, Christ. What I'm implying is like
Look, he accidentally spoiled
No,
himself.
no, you're missing my words, you motherfucker. I said, are you saying is that part because that's where he was based? He was in that part of the region he was.
No, but people over here are also like, oh man, he's been a problem for so long in like the entirety.
It's basically everyone's like he goes like basically he sort of had like diplomatic immunities philosophy, did because he was like sort of like he was like a board of directors on like some things of the region he was, and nobody could get rid of him until he disappeared for a time being. Then signs of him possibly reappearing around those towns and stuff. But no one really wanted to investigate because in case they knew he was a lunatic. He was. But they wasn't sure if
the cops didn't want to go after a known lunatic.
I mean, would you go after an arranged orangutan with a gun?
I feel like the police have enough guns to at least give it a good college try.
Oh, they did. They did. This piece was a lot bigger.
Where do you think the robot came from?
These pieces were like twice the size it was, and now it's not.
Oh, Christ.
Anyway, that's the point. Let's get out of this alleyway for getting some like sunshine and stuff.
Yeah.
And so if you follow him and then you get to the main plaza, you do. And there's a festival and shit. And then he sort of turns around back to you three and goes like, "Well, thank you for that. I forgot to mention this. Hi, I'm Daryl. I'm the great Daryl I am."
Nice to finally meet you. Heard much about you.
Okay.
I remember once meeting a kid that was named after you.
Huh. Well, actually,
It's a long story.
well, I'm actually Daryl the Third. I am actually.
Whoa.
I-
There's an even greater Daryl you were named after?
Yeah. I was
Wait,
after
You're
my.
the grandson.
Actually, I'm named after my great grandfather. I was.
Then wouldn't you be the fourth?
Well, he had a daughter. He did her.
Ah,
Oh, yeah.
And like he basically had the daughters, but like 5 like kids he had, one being a daughter and a bunch of being sons and stuff. And that was my grandmother. That was.
Okay.
Yeah, she was named like Georgina. I think she was. I don't remember a lot because when she passed, I was really young. I was. That's the point. From the looks of you three, you seem familiar. Wherever, he's like sort of kind of going. Like he looks at your costume outfit and goes like, "Where have I seen those outfits before?" He's like, "It's on my tongue, but I'm It's like,
You see, I was, I don't know if you're into horse racing, but you see, I was featured in the races recently. I actually don't know if they're televised, but
he
was just
just
cool.
goes like,
highlight.
maybe that's it. But maybe it goes like, oh yeah, remember you? The long goes like, yeah, I remember you being a part of the amateur one, which was kind of interesting to watch. It was because I was looking in the crowd. Actually, I was.
Oh yeah, that did happen.
I was in the crowd. I was. Oh, actually, the one that you saw, that was cool. That basically as the King show was my brother.
Oh, your brother.
Yeah, it's gonna come to me. There's like 4 of us, Teresa, who are all
named Daryl.
Oh, he's named Daryl with an E, 7 A.
That sounds.
Yes, yeah, it's really confusing. It is.
Can't you just go like Daryl, Barrel,
Your whole family timeline is whack.
You're telling
Can
me
they just like gone with like different starting letters, like Daryl, Barrel, Carol, Garrel?
I don't
You know?
He goes, I don't know.
Daryl,
Just my
Gerald.
parents were fucking
Yeah.
weird. They were when naming all of us. Because I'm.
You know,
He goes like.
Daryl.
He goes like, I'm the oldest of like 4. I am.
In a way, you have to admire them for committing to a bit, but this bit's also very confusing.
This bit's gone long enough.
Then he remembers like.
How long is this gonna go on?
Then he goes like. Then he's going like. I mean, I have seen all 3 of you at some point. I have even before the horse racing and stuff. And then sort of goes like, could you 3 follow me to my home with home pretty much.
Sure.
All right,
I really hit the check and request this.
what could possibly go wrong?
Please note, because of the robot dude earlier, I'm on edge.
It's fair enough, yeah.
He's pulling out a gun.
Well, nice to
I'm
go
on
there.
edge.
No, it's like when Vincent's confident, he pulls out the nightstick. When he's scared, he pulls out the gun.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No, he pulls. He pulls to the panko. He does.
And when Connor's scared, he pulls out our largest weapon, Messington. Let's go.
What would he have
It's
Messington now?
there.
That would be for you.
But I don't have Messington.
Well, Messington's right next to me. He's ready to pounce.
I'll grab my guitar.
He's
Yeah.
just EFC's familiar at this point.
Basically. No longer my cast. Anyway, to this point, basically you follow him back to his quarters, which is like it's basically like a building around behind the museum and stuff. He goes like, welcome to my abode. He then sort of goes into like the back room. He's like, make yourself at home. Just sit around, you kinda. And I want you to roll for me, another basically like observation check.
What? I'm now blind.
Okay, so
I see everything.
when you look around this room, it looks eerily similar to that same room where the wizard was, where you met the other great Daryl. Looks like books and chairs and stuff around. Like
The great wizard from the past?
Yeah, that one.
Oh, okay.
It's a very similar, like a kitchen area. There's like a little crafting area. There's a bunch of chairs and stuff. Even like the same like staff is there as well with Izzo.
All right.
There's like very much the same it is almost. He goes like
I place a palm on my head and I'm having a headache.
yeah, and then he runs back and goes.
This is not gonna end well.
He runs back and goes like, okay, I found the thing, and he shows basically a picture with you 3 in it. And also as well, the wizard and Daryl as well. Because I knew I remember you from somewhere. Apparently you knew my great grandfather. Apparently, because this is like an old photo. This is. But I'm looking at you three now. I'm kidding. You could not be 200 odd years old. You couldn't be.
Daryl, sit down. We have to induct you into the secret order.
like,
okay. So
You
we have
see,
4 hours to spend because we're going to talk about parallel universes.
all 3 of us bathed in the fountain of youth in another dimension.
Makes sense.
Shut up.
He's not.
He's sort of like excited to meet people who knew about him. The person who basically was named after, pretty much.
All right.
So basically, there's these things called wormholes. I like to jump into them.
Yeah, he
he
sure
did.
does.
That's kind of like his thing now.
He goes like, okay, so from where this photo was taken, basically when looks at the photo pretty much, it's like you three have like basically like in the photo the wizard is like seems to be already dead, seems to be at this point in the photo, but you can't tell because of how grainy it looks. And the other wizard and Daryl himself, that great Daryl, he's like nearby, like almost same chair, but also tied up, but looks like it's like a robot does. And you three are like there as well, sort of like holding him in pretty much.
Obviously, we knew that in that picture Daryl's already dead because we experienced it.
Well, again, you knew the wizard was dead, but Daryl was not.
Yeah, the wizard is dead.
Yeah,
not Daryl.
Daryl, you told me he's dead.
Yeah, we tied him up.
I thought was Daryl not the wizard?
No, they're separate people.
The wizard was a different character entirely.
Daryl was one of the one of the assistants. He was.
Okay.
Who pretended to be his assistant.
Yeah, everybody else was clay monsters.
Yes.
Oh yeah, he's the one that died. Yeah.
Yeah. And then he sort of this Daryl, the third, he goes like, I know, and then he looks like so. He looks past the folks saying, "You see how the room in that photo looks the same as this one? Well, I've remade it the best I could actually."
Why I got deja vu?
I read the best I could with from what I remember of that original building, which is like on the island of the dragon. It is. Which right now I think it's like a castle. It's like a ruined castle. I think it's right now. I think it is. and then he responds as like, "You do know where that place is, right? The legend, the dragon, the island of the dragon or the dragoon. I forget which one it was."
I do not know where it is, but we have definitely been there.
Is it at a different point of time? Well, technically, yes.
For all we know, we've already been there, but it's just been all rearranged.
Is it? Well, he pulls out his phone and shows you on the map, which on said map, it is. Hang on, let me. Basically, look at that. It basically points to on the map there. Number 30 does on the map. He does.
Number 30.
It points like that's the Island of the Dragon that is. Which was a lot bigger. Was back in the past. It was. It was a separate kingdom.
The goal.
It was a separate kingdom entirely. It was, in compared to basically the mainland of Gigas, which was Colossal, I think it was called around the same time. Yeah, so all the main room, apparently on that little island there, yeah, like there's like a lot of like small. I've been there a few times to sort of analyze what happened there, pretty much. Among many other things, I did find like a few like artifacts and stuff. Like again, that staff he points to the corner, like this staff I found there, completely untouched. It was.
Whoa.
All we know is it housed something it did. Of what I don't know. It's been long, just either dissolved or just lost the time it has been.
Oh yes.
Basically that's the point. Yeah, but also you probably knew him, and also you've been the Island of Dragon in the past. You have supposedly in the past, and it seems this also seems like there's a lot going on here. But he's very giddy here about it. This he is. About this revelation, pretty much. He goes, "You want to ask me any questions at all?"
So, so the okay. So the great Daryl, you have this picture of us.
Yeah.
Now, is this like? How long ago did you find? Like, has this been like an established picture in your family, or you just like, recently found all
From
this?
what I remember, it's been passed down as Benner.
Okay.
For all I remember, it was my grandmother had this photo she did, and then passed it down to me specifically. She's had it in a manuscript she did. Before she passed, she handed it to me saying, "Here's like an heirloom I have of her for her father, pretty much." But like it's like yeah, like, and there's like a few like relics that I found around and stuff. Like she like around that like that whole like estate pretty much where that existed. It basically has been given to. I think it technically is my property. It is, but I sort of like handed to that like the island nation, pretty much like, like you can use it for what you want to be. Like, is it like a museum, some ruins, just want to like explore archaeology stuff? Yeah, it's free to go. It is. I just wanted to keep a few things like the staff and like the phone stuff, which I knew probably was from around there and was.
All right.
Yeah. Anything else you want to ask?
So, is there?
I mean, honestly, that whole thing was a weird experience.
Out of context, I'm like on 2 different drugs right now, so my brain is.
Medical drugs specifically.
Yeah, medical.
He's on that
healers.
medicinal.
I'm on medical drugs.
Connor is in like deep brain fog right now.
Connor is like,
I have,
just
I
looking at
have
this
bronchitis, so I'm taking steroids and Tussinex, which is a heavy cough medicine. So my brain is really...
Yeah.
No, but yeah, the whole past experience is weird. It's the fact that.
And then
my
yeah, go on.
My question is, how did your grandmother get this photo? I thought that place burned down.
From what I've been told by her before she eventually passed was like, her father, at some point after she had been born, like her over like 4 siblings she had, she gave each of them an heirloom of some kind. But gave her this photo, which might actually be a painting saying that rather than a photo. I'm not too sure.
Okay.
It's how the green is. It might be a photo, might be great because the photos back then were not the best they were. So there may be a painting. This might be.
Bryan you Shadow Clone Juice and painted us.
Holy shit!
Well, I did no such thing.
Well, I think then he also go. Then Daryl also goes like, also well, along with this painting, I also was given like from one of her brothers. I was given this paintbrush which is marked in is S on it.
S.
And I never understood what this S meant or where it's from. Like at all. Maybe one of you like can decide what it does mean because you possibly knew around the time and stuff. Hey, you could ask like, what's your names again exactly? I forgot I meant to ask that earlier.
Hold on. I could do this. Let's hear. What number is S in the alphabet? A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S. That's 19. Okay,
Sorry,
so
I'm picturing Connor just doing it off his fingers. He's like A B C D.
you're looking at my room, aren't you?
Oh, I'm not. I'm just picturing you look at your hands. You're like, okay, A B C. It's just
Okay, so S is the 19th letter of the alphabet. 19.
Yes.
1, 2. A B C D E F G H I
We're gonna be here a while.
AI robot.
Anyway,
It's all connected.
basically goes like, so can we ask what are each your names?
Is it Ray?
My name is Delongo.
Okay. He goes like, ah, okay, yeah, yes, the Great Delongo, the Master Horse Race and the Cashew Cup. That's what I call people like that. I just like to add great in front of their names. It's fun for me. It is.
No one's ever called me the Great Delongo before.
Man's crying.
And then sort of points to you.
And then Pongo comes up and holds up his scarf as a freaking like, here, you can blow your nose on this.
Oh, thank you, buddy.
Hold on. I can do the sound effect. Hold on.
He's gonna do a horse neigh.
No.
Oh, okay. I thought that was a sound effect.
And then there it is. Anyway, sorry. It then sort of points the paintbrush at you, Bryan. He goes, so what's your name then?
What is my name?
Bryan.
No, it's Cetus, sir.
Ah, okay. And then he looks at the S and like, maybe this is yours. Might be, because you got the S on it, yeah. And there's a sort of hands at you. Maybe you can like look at it and see what it is.
I mean, I guess. I don't remember leaving any of my stuff behind.
Roll if you recognize it.
And it was scrambled. Alright, sure.
And this is when we find out. Oh,
I hit a nat 20. Oh my god, I know what this is! It's everything's intertwined.
no, he turns the he turns the brush slightly, and it just says "bought tomorrow."
Wait a minute.
Dun, dun.
Okay, so you look at it and you go like you fairly go like, this looks familiar, but you can't pinpoint from where.
Well, it's a paintbrush.
But you recognize like the S clearly your signature, one of your signatures you've done before.
Yeah, but I don't remember leaving a paintbrush at that point.
Maybe check your art supplies, maybe, Bryan, and see if you're missing any.
Well, let's see. My art supplies include, oh goody, things past me. They didn't even write down what they have. All I know is I have the clay work. I have my sketchbook. I have freaking what's the term? The palette with the
Brush.
paint tube. I guess paint tubes. I guess.
Yeah.
And then the paintbrushes.
And roll if you see if any are missing of the paintbrushes.
Well, let's see.
From the looks of it, it seems like you may have misplaced one, possibly, but you probably like in your bag. I think you probably in your bag, possibly.
Huh.
But again,
I guess.
Again, all of the other ones are still marked S with a number below them for what type of figures they are.
Mm-hmm.
Does this have a number on it?
From the looks of it, over the fade, there is an indent, but the indent is so fade you can't really tell what the number could have been.
I'm sure I'll figure it out eventually.
Well, I mean, do we have multiple hours to burn to meticulously compare this paintbrush to all of Cetus's?
But that has maybe 8 or 9, maybe at most, probably.
All right, I'm gonna roll.
Chris.
I'm gonna roll. To see if Delongo can figure it out. Nope, he cannot figure it out.
You've got 1 or 2. That's all I got.
He gently takes the paintbrush. He looks at it, turns it upside down, looks at everyone else like, nope, can't do it, folks.
Yes.
Here's your paintbrush back.
Thank you.
Yeah. And then Daryl's like, well, I guess it seems to be yours in some case, from the looks of your other ones you have. And this one does seem, it's quite aged as well, and compared to the other ones, but it does seem like, but I think 200 years would do that to a paintbrush. It's still intact, though, which is surprising. It is. Almost like it was preserved in something. It was.
Freaking rubs a bit off it, comes off, smells it. Is this amber?
Yeah.
It's like someone stuck this paintbrush in a goddamn tree.
Holy shit.
I mean, It could have found one of the clay golems. It could have.
What? All right. What if?
The
all right,
golems.
So you know how that time travel theory? What if like you like put this paintbrush against all your other paintbrushes, and whichever one explodes is the matching one?
I don't think that's how it works.
That wouldn't
Alon.
work, Noel. Because if this is the
That-
one,
that-
if the one from the past, why would it be a new one in this?
Listen, if it was for an alternate dimension, I would understand that. But it's not for an alternate dimension. It's from time travel.
we have like
Well,
one.
yeah, but you're not even sure that like you dropped it. What if we're in a weird time paradox that you haven't actually dropped that paintbrush yet, and we're actually gonna go back to the past
Well, again,
and like fight? Yeah, we're gonna go back to the
The
past.
freaking loop where I just keep losing that same paintbrush. So next time we meet Daryl in a different timeline, it's now even more ancient and more ancient.
No, you see, the idea is that paintbrush is being used for some sort of crazy scheme. That's why it's all covered in weird shit.
Oh, good
And,
lord.
like, we got to go back in the past to retrieve it, or else like we'll never have proper paint in modern day again.
Sure. Unless somebody used this paintbrush to paint something.
Well, what if they painted something weird, like an
Wait, didn't you
hologram?
write something in one of these books?
Me?
I feel like you wrote something when we were back in school.
Nah, I don't feel like that was a me thing. That might have been Vincent.
he goes. The one thing he did say was like one thing he did, Darwin. I'm like, actually, the one thing I did a bit of research on the paintbrush specifically because of how pristine it looked. There seemed to be like, from what the scientists called ultra energy are put on it, whatever that means, or ultra rays, I think it was.
Well, you see, when you go into a wormhole, you get bathed in. Are we radioactive?
Good lord.
No, this is a real question now. Like, are we okay? Should we?
I'm gonna assume everything is fine. Like we didn't
Like-
change.
Like, I know it's been like a couple months since we were like in the wormholes, but was it
Well,
irresponsible of us to like not go get checked up and like make sure we're not like radioactive?
I mean, the thing is, Pokemon centers are more for Pokemon, Noel. There's no
Well,
general hospital.
Daryl picked up saying, well, from what researchers have said, anyone who normally has like ultra rays on them, most time normally they have like memory loss. They do. Like all the people so far who have had like from what people have discovered about people who have been affected, who have some ultra rays on them, have like their memories are like they're either missing memories or they remember something but not the whole picture. They don't. And some that's fine. Sometimes they never do. They don't. But with this pen having ultra rays, and you imply you went to the past, from what you've been saying, and went through an ultra wormhole, can I quickly scan each of you to see if you've got any of them left on you?
Sure.
Sure.
Yes.
Is
Just to check.
Is it well? Can you follow me then to the museum then? Because
Yeah.
that's you say man was like follow me to the Gigas University. That's where all the equipment is for like testing this other stuff.
Right.
Right.
It's like, well, okay, now you head out to the
Alright.
to the Gigas University. Yeah. How'd you get through the course? Like, few people go like, "Hey, Daryl, how's it going?" It's like, "Good. I'm gonna quickly go into the to use the Ultra Labs equipment to do a bit of testing." He goes like, "Sure, yep." There's a few. He just does all the other people around. Of course, he does. He's like, "Well, eventually." You will get to the scanning part, pretty much. You get to.
Mm-hmm.
Then it scans you individually, course, and goes like. They're like this machine does the sound like. And next each you have like a small amount of ultra rays on you with different levels and stuff.
Whoa.
But just having a few more than everybody else
Oh.
for obvious reasons.
It's like one of your Pokeballs is just completely contaminated with this Ultra Ray stuff. It's like, oh wait, that's probably Clagy. Oh, what now?
No. It'd probably be a Cephalon. Probably the Cephalon can't pack properly.
What about the stack attacker?
That as well,
Yeah,
yes. That as well, yes. Those two.
Okay.
He goes kind of like, and then he goes like, do any of you have any ultra boost on hand? Just
The Wongo points.
They do. They do,
I-
officer.
I pull out my
Blacephalon.
my clown man.
He goes like,
Well, take my word for it. I have a giant rock monster in this.
okay, so where did you find these two anyway?
Well, that's another long and arduous story. It all started on the night of blank insert date here.
Okay, well,
Bolters were
And
activating
then
these
the
horrible-
Wongo recounts the tale of that one session with the level of accuracy based off this roll I'm about to do.
Oh lord!
12.
Please tell me it's a nat 20.
Got
It's a
12.
12.
Oh damn!
That's
I didn't see
mostly
it.
right.
He
Okay.
forgets to mention that time he went solid snake on people. It was great.
Damn.
But he doesn't give him the story straight.
Mm.
There was people, and there was a wormhole. That's where the blocky boy came out of.
He goes like, okay, well, I think I've been near that. I didn't realize there was a temple below that statue there was.
Well, yeah.
Huh. Interesting. I know my like I think it's either my father or one of my brothers is currently like at the league. They are running it with the other chants and stuff as well. That's the point. Like they must have known, but I have no idea. I'll be in like on this part of the region for like a few weeks now. I've been. Anyway, okay. So and then goes like, okay, that's the second attacker. What about the Persephone? What was that found?
It was
I'm
found
going
at the bush track.
to make a roll because I actually don't remember.
I do.
I do.
Alright.
I do.
All right, you
It
guys
was-
count.
It was at the horse track meeting.
Yeah, it was when
Yeah,
you
that's
it was
right.
when you burned part of the the room. That room.
That's
Hey, you're
right.
trying to save
I was a pyromaniac.
He was like, ah.
It was a journey of self-discovery. Anyway,
Yeah.
we
I like
stopped the
fire.
cultists there, and they
He
opened
ran
the
into
portal,
another open portal.
and then Clown came out.
Yeah.
He's like, okay. And then you also bring up, how like he was the president also got like attacked and almost like possessed by something else as well. Mention that's what you do. And he goes like, seems like the Ultra Beasts are being infected by something beyond their own
Uh-oh.
power. From that darkness you mentioned, I know there's some scientists from the university went over to there and check it after being told about it. But like, he's like, well, thanks for coming with your YouTube and stuff. But I'm well, today the gym's slightly closed today. It is because of the celebration and stuff they are. But you can actually meet. But the gyms, I think most gyms are here. They are just celebrating stuff. They are. They're basically invited to do by the museum and the university. They did pretty much. So they'll be around the plaza. There will be. So also here's my contacts. He sort of puts his profile near one of yours, and you kind of sort of like transfer over the do.
Damn, instant connection.
Yes. So then all of you have his contacts. He does as well, and he has yours as well, of course. Because like so yeah, I guess you're free to go then. Anything that seems to be out of the ordinary, just give me a ring or text. I want to go back to tending to my egg. I will be.
I'm sure we'll call you within the next week.
Okay then. Looking forward to it.
Listen, considering all the shenanigans we've been through on this journey since we started, it's gonna happen.
Okay, so in the main plaza you are.
Well, that was a fun experience. Where do you think we should go, pals?
why don't we go to the middle of the town?
It was like even further into like the plaza.
Let's actually look at the people in the festival. What's what do the local commoners have to say?
The commoners.
The
I don't know. The people.
Yeah. I'll roll.
The,
I'll roll.
Civilian.
the populace.
I rolled another. Wait, no, I rolled a 7.
You had a 7. 7.
They sure are people.
Bryan, are you gonna roll as well as you? Who was about?
Ah, okay.
I just see people.
I think I see someone. The thing is, just people.
Okay, hang on. So, you get to the like the main like and you see Izzy, the version of you fought on course. And he's like chatting with the gym leader. He is. And he goes like, "Hey, it's you three. You three, come over here.
Oh.
Nice to see you again.
How's your journey's going?
Terrible.
Yeah, we've only by you and only you.
Rough week, got it.
Fucking shenanigans, stuff.
Fought a criminal.
Ah, okay then. Anyway, but that's the point. I want to meet you to the few of my gym friends. And he sort of points to, and there's like about 3 of them, 2, 3 of them there are. One of them is like a. From the looks of it, seems like something like a fighting like guru pretty much, with like a headband and stuff, and like a quite flowing dress and stuff. And she goes like, "This is Kendo. This is the city's gym leader. This is." And as I say, yeah, her gym's pretty close to there, but she'll be back home by I think tomorrow. I think. So you probably challenge it there. Then you could. And then she points to like also, and then he points to another one who's like quite a buffy man with like a very thick like beard, with like some goggles. The beard is like silver and grey. It is. You're in like red overalls and stuff here, and like a light undershirt. He is. It's like it's like it's sort of like it's like yeah, this is Sid. He's the steel type gym leader. He is. Where the fuck did I? What?
You're looking for their photos?
What town?
Because they're in...
Grainstone. He is. He's 6'6". He is.
Beefy man.
Yeah, beefy man. Yeah.
Yeah.
He goes like, how's it going, lads?
It's going good.
Going well. How about yourself?
Yeah, I've been cracking. I've been sort of tinkering around. Good stuff. Tinkering with my buddy. With one of my buddies being the Agassian Fortress. He's been a good guy. He's been. Yeah, he's been having me with some construction as well. He has been, yeah. And I know a gym leader that he also put was like his firma. She's a ground gym leader that's located. In Reggitown, she is, which is in the outskirts of the desert part. Yeah, we want to. She also has a point about how she's just being a Gagassian watchhogger. She has her.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Hang on, let me pull that up. Where the yeah.
And there's the.
Hang on, let me put it up.
Her bio.
That's a bit of an old one, but I'm on it fully updated. But like,
Ah, yes, the bomb.
this this one, yeah. So yeah, Gagassi, she has like her Gagassian watch out she does with her, which is muted as Look at it.
Looks cool.
Yeah.
Looks really, really cool.
So, and it's got like, say, and then it says like, say, do you two, do you three want to do a multi battle with two of you versus two of us?
Sure.
Sure.
Now, no question is who you think is though. To about the battle track. So,
Are we gonna do the most honorable way of deciding who fights and rock paper scissors it?
sure.
Oh, not again.
Well, again, it is just one. It's like it's basically 2v2. It is pretty much. Each have one Pokemon each.
Alright.
Again, it's gonna be like Firma and Sid's gonna be fighting you pretty much. And he has his Gagassian Fortress, and she has a Gagassian Watchhog. He does. So.
Ground fighting and steel fire, right?
Yeah. Well, you're supposed to know that, technically speaking, but
Well, I know I'm not playing it. I'm
But
just
we
saying
know
what
about
they thought.
Pinecone, so
Yes.
we can kind of extrapolate from that.
Yeah, so I'm just going off of memory, to be honest, for the fortress one.
here we go. Yeah. So I need to find again. Need to.
But as always, we'll leave this up to luck. So you know, how are we doing this? Do you want to roll, and we'll just
It's like, well, you want to? It's like we all roll, two highs go.
Yeah. That works. Yeah.
sure, why not?
There you go. We'll role play it as rock paper scissors.
Yeah. 10, 2,
20.
16. So yeah, it's Noel and Connor. Bring it.
All right.
and Firma.
You two got this. Just don't blow up anything, all right?
Yeah.
No
We're here to have
promises.
fun.
Do you see that thing? No promises. Like, what we cannot promise you that.
Yeah. So, what are you going to be sending out against the Watcher and the Fortress? Or it's basically a big cherry bomb.
So I know about
The Fortress. You know, you can work out what
Yeah,
type it
no,
is.
You know, you know about the fortress.
But you have
I
no
know
idea for the
about the
Watchhog, though. You think it looks funny with his poncho and a hat on?
Are we gonna pull an anime and be like, "Whoa, I never seen this version of Watch Out before"? Pokédex scan.
If Watchhog native to Kalos.
Yeah.
Are they?
It's native to Gigas. I'm gonna use.
They're Unova, but I don't remember if there's Petrad and Watchog in Gen 6.
I don't know.
You gotta know roll then if you know what it could be.
It's time for Delongo's massive brain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
16.
Oh damn,
So,
16.
but no, you go like, okay, so this is a Gigas, this is the Watchhog, who's ground fire type.
Yeah, kind of a tough customer. Just between you and me, Vincent, the fighting types are not exactly. I'm not equipped to fight them.
Are you good against steel fire?
No,
So you're not good against either.
no, not a dragon. That's gotta count for something, right? Well,
I send out my my clown man.
Okay.
I'm going to send out Jean-Mo.
Okay. So you got Jangmo and Blessed One versus Fortress and Watchhog.
Now do we roll to see who goes first?
Yes.
Roll for initiative.
I do not go first.
Okay, so the order goes Jangmo, Fortress, Watchhog, Blacephalana.
Yeah.
Well, no, we're gonna do that now.
I feel like the first move is to hit the Watchhog with a weir.
Okay.
I roll for that, right? Roll
Uh,
for weir. Or do I not?
No, it's Leah.
Okay, I just leer at watching.
It just what I know as disadvantage just now on his next roller.
Poggers.
Oh, see, next up is the Fortress, who goes for Fire Whip.
Oh.
Fire Whip on the Fire Whip on the Blacephalon. He hasn't seen the Pokemon before, so he was like, "Oh, okay, let's hit it then." Yeah, he misses entirely. He does it.
Yeah.
It attempts to hit it, and sort of like misses like shit. Next up should be the Watchhog, who now disadvantage, of course. Prepares for a Brick Break on Jangmo. Yeah, it misses it. Yeah, it sort of goes, it sort of misses the ground. It doesn't stay up. Basically, it hits the ground, sort of hits. It's sort of stuck down the ground. It's now what it is. It's sort of like shit. No, it's Connor's turn. What's someone doing?
Alright. I'll use Fire Spin on the
fortress.
Okay. Roll to see if it hits.
Yep. Roll. 1, 20. Nope.
A lot of dodging that's going on right now. This is.
All right, Noel.
Noel's up.
Go.
Alright. I will hit Watchhog with a Dragon Tail.
Oh Jesus. Okay. Huh.
Damn!
Zhangmo goes sicko mode.
So who are you hitting again?
Watchhog.
Okay, yeah, you hit. Well, that's really obviously just sort of like hit in the face. It does. So roll damage then. D20 damage.
D20 damage?
Because you crit.
God damn.
And then roll a D8 as well. Because
Alright.
it's crit as well, I guess. D20 for the bonus damage it is.
Bryan.
Alright.
Okay. So that's about 5 damage to its face at full force. So it's sort of the tail. So it gets triggered out and sort of like swings that like mock quite fast, and sort of like smacks it. Since it's embedded in the ground, well, it can't move. It can't either. It can't.
Nice.
So when the tail smacked it, it just went flying. It did. It landed, but barely. It's just like sort of catches up. It's just like whoosh.
Damn.
And then the farmer goes like, that was like cracking job. And then goes, Sid, your turn. He said, Sid, your turn. It's like, okay then. Tries for fire lash again. He does on the Blacephalon. Misses again. It does. Attempts again. It sort of misses again. It does. It's like first it's like whoosh. And then it's the Watchhog's turn. Now ready to go. Attempts for another Brick Break on the Jangmo. It hits. Wacky. Yeah. So it managed to sort of hit. Do one roll. 1d8. Does okay? It hits Jangmo like a fair bit, but like not because it's puff fighting and dragon. So it does fuck all damage. It does. So it just goes bonk, and it just doesn't do much on it. It doesn't. It's like, and then it should be Connor's. Yeah.
I'm gonna use Fire Spin on the fortress.
That's what they look like in the chat. Okay, 8 on the fortress.
Those are the bios.
I would say yeah, it just hits. It does though. Roll, yeah, and then attempt to do a roll a damage roll, or a d8. 4. Okay, so the fire spin sort of hits it at like neutral damage, and no damage, like a fair bit it does. So now it's like the fire spin around it does now. It's just like, it's like rolling around like a fire around it now. It's like, oof. And now it's Noel's turn.
Ah, yes.
That's exactly what I wanted to happen.
Planned accordingly.
All according to Cake.
I'm going to once more hit the Watchhog with a leer.
Okay, it hits. It's not just a mention, is it? Again, time to do a fire lash. 9. Okay, yeah. Fire does attempt just the fire lash. Yeah. Fire lash on the Persephone. It just hits. It does. 1d8. 4 again. I'm not adding disadvantage because it's fire type to the damage it does. So the fire, it hits it, but the fire is just like pushed it back, and the forge was just back stuff. Was like what?
What?
And now the Watchhog, goes for brick break again on the Jangmo. Being disadvantage, so roll. Still hits, but not as much. Roll. D8s. Yeah, so another brick break sort of smacks in the head, doesn't do much damage on the Jangmo. It's like bonk. The hard scales like sort of bonks off. It does. So it's like, next up would be Connor.
I'm gonna use fire spin on the Watchhog.
Okay.
Probably not gonna do a lot because it's ground, but hey, it's gonna get lower attack.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
What?
Firstman doesn't lower attack.
Burn does. I thought burn.
Oh, okay. Sorry. It's because I thought you meant like, it lowers attack. It's like, no, it just keeps the opponent in place.
Yeah, and misses it does.
You're going for burn. Ah, okay.
Well, right now the forge is going to only 5 spin. It is going to get is.
Actually, wait, hold on. I'm gonna check that. Does Firespin burn?
And I don't think it does. Well,
Where is it?
I will Dragon Tail on the Watchhog.
okay.
Well,
Alright,
You hit the ground in front of it, and the back of it does.
Forge's
Yeah.
turn.
Yeah, Watchhog.
Or
Rose goes for a brick break, of course, on Jangmo. Doesn't hit, or it hit the ground again, it does, but manages it on like stuff it does. And the fortress is like, instead, like, you know what, let's go for a grand finale explosion.
what?
What's wrong?
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
Ah, this is what it feels like.
Okay. With that, also wants both you two to roll to see if you dodge the explosion.
Oh.
Basically get higher than 10, pretty much.
Roll 1d11.
The 5 moves under F that produce can inflict burn is Fire Blast, Fire Fang, Fire Punch, Flame Wheel, and Flamethrower. No fire.
Spin.
Fire spin.
So it does the explosion. It's like half power it's like half because it's still hit by the fire spin. So I can't do much. You can't with it. The explosion doesn't die from it. Some Legend Arceus. It just takes a lot of damage because of it. It does. It's like, and everyone's out of range. And bloody but Persephone counteracts with its own explosion with its header and fires it back at the explosion.
Oh.
It does.
Whoa.
And then the brothers knocking it out. just picks it and just like bowls it. Whatever the move is called. I think it's like I forget what. They won't move it has, but you can sort of use it has like a fireball, like a fireball, just sort of lobs it at him, and the fortress sort of explodes because of it, and then like chaos does a. It's like fortress. It's like fortress. No. It's like ah. It returns and then next up would be Warthog. Yeah.
I was gonna say Powerball, but there's no way that's freaking Cinderace's move.
Yeah. Yeah, Powerball. No. So it's so you attempt to do another. Yeah, it does attempt to hit the changing round again. It does. Again, there's a lot more. It doesn't actually go through a bit. It does though. So you pretty much it's hit a bit by it. Just like get hit by back. And then next should be Connor.
Hi. Alright, I'm gonna use Astonish on it.
Okay.
Nope.
Magic does the. Does right. It does the right.
I'm going to engage in lane play. Later.
And then Leah hits, of course, and that was in December next time. And then goes for another brick break.
Messi, stop touching my butt.
Yeah, brick break.
Keep touching his butt.
misses again, and then next.
Oh my God, Messi touched the butt.
Next is Persephone, Connor's son is now.
I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. Nope.
Oh, even less.
Anyway, I do another weird.
You okay?
I told you.
Fine. I guess it's allowed.
Oh, for God. Yeah, so yeah. The attempts to break, misses it does, but just it does. Connor.
Ah. One, D20.
Yeah, I'll say that hits.
Alright.
And on roll me a d8.
Roll. 1, D8.
And then let me roll a d20 to see if it flinches. Yeah, it flinches, it does. So the Atonic sort of smacks it in the face, it does, with his arm.
That means on its neck it was flinching me then our turns.
Basically means it skipped a turn, it does.
Alright, I'm gonna Dragon Tail.
Okay. You get advantage to as well, because it's flinched. Yeah, 19. 19 sort of square, it goes bang!
And 1d8 for damage.
Yeah. So yeah, the dragon tail gets a bit big and just like a full like turnaround, just sort of like smacks him and makes it go flying. It does. And the process KOs it. It does.
Did it.
We did it through the power of lameness.
Congratulations.
So.
What do we win?
And about they return it and goes like you're like
we get the cheap badges.
It's like great job, great job, you two. And then in the process, Sid then hands you a TM for Iron Tail. He does. Not Iron Tail. Hang on. Hands you a TR of Iron Tail.
Yes.
Which is the one used ones it is.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I was that's a list of at least TMs, TRs.
There's one of TRs.
From Sid, TR number whatever the hell.
Whatever the fuck. Let's just say like, I don't know, 25.
Alright then. So TR 25 Iron Tail.
Yeah. And then Firma, she, then also had your TR, a TR for, let's see. She hands you a, let's see what, she's a ground, so hands you TR for Magnitude.
TR.
37.
Okay. TM 37.
TR.
Yeah, I said. Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
TR magnitude.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they got like, oh, it was a great battle. It was a great, amazing battle that was.
Thank you.
And even like Easy's like, yeah, it goes like, see, I told you these three were quite good trainers. They were. And they go like, yeah. And they're probably like, yeah, you were not kidding, yeah. And then Kendall's like to you, they're like, goes to you like, okay, well, I come in to see you tomorrow for my gym challenge and battle to see how well you're doing against my Pokemon.
Yay!
Oh, goody.
All right.
And she goes like, you'll be a first on that queue list. You're gonna be. So get that at a reasonable time.
All right. That's good.
I'll remember to set my alarm.
It's like 12 o'clock where it would be. Yeah.
It's 12:02.
Like, it'd be like 12 o'clock.
Well-
It'd be 12 o'clock like for the gym battle would take place would be. Yeah. It's not 7:02 for me. Anyway, so that happened, and they separate and they go to wet round and stuff. So what we do now in this like this festival type stuff. Because there's a museum, just do that. There's the festival around the course.
Hmm.
You know what would be good?
Why don't we enjoy yourselves for once? Let's get some food.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
When's the last time we ate?
Yeah,
We
what was
ate.
last? Feels like an aeon ago.
Yeah. So, the hang on. There are many food stores around the Reza. For you to go get some, there's like corn dogs, there's like popcorn stuff, there's ice cream, there's a lot of shit here. Some like different cultural foods like Cantonese food, Johtoan food, Hawaiian food, Samoan food, like a lot of food there is.
I wonder if there's any slowpokes.
That'd be couldn't be under the Johtoan food that would. Because there's Anytown and stuff.
Well, I'm interested to hear what kind of Sinonian foods they got. You know,
I'm also interested.
I want to hear this food.
Yeah, tell us what's on the Sinnoh menu, Lucky.
Oh, on the cinnamon, there's a lot of like well, there's like a puffin area to make puffins and stuff. There's what was it? There's a lot of berry based stuff as well. A few other food, a few like Pokemon run up region food stuff as there is. Like there's Weasel soup there is.
Soup.
Yeah, Weasel soup. There's a powder on steak there is.
I feel like if I heard Bleasel soup as a child, I probably would have cried.
Yeah.
More like you see the photo of the weasel, and then you see the photo of the soup. You're like, no!
He deserves to cry.
How dare you?
Frickin' fried Luminian.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Oh my god.
You know what? I want some of that Hippodon steak.
Yeah, okay.
I'll have a Bleasel soup.
Bryan?
Well, be careful if Fork Honor makes you order 3 steaks because he's the one ordering. I'm not still over there, by the way.
Yeah.
Like, what, session 2? Because I didn't get a chance to say anything. You're like, 3 freaking soups because screw this guy. I'm the one ordering.
Wow.
Sorry. Anyway. Sure. We can.
You said nothing.
Hey, it's not my fault. You didn't give me a chance to speak. Anyway. I
You did
was.
say thing.
Anyway. We're getting this goddamn steaks and soups.
And fish.
And I guess we have room fish.
Well, yeah, of course, you have the food. Sit down. After your course, you really pay with the first, yeah, so yeah.
Tastes like otter.
This steak is beefy.
Yeah.
Just how I like it.
Because the Hippowlon steak is like a black meat, it is. Or a brown meat, I think the word for it is. It's a lot more.
I say, so just not touching my butt.
Trying to tell you something.
They want the steak to do.
Steak.
So yeah.
This is not allowed to eat steak. I see.
So you've had some food. You're sort of doing something. What else do you want to do for the event of the day?
Personally, I want to check out the museum because I feel like that's relevant to our topics. But at the same time, I want to hear your guys' thoughts. Where do you want to go?
You know what? I'm tired. I'll just go with you guys wherever you want to go.
All right, Bryan. What is your idea? Where do you want to go?
I guess because it's the only point of interest. We can go to the museum again. Let's just see what we can find. Maybe we can piece together what the hell happened. How did I lose a paintbrush? How?
We didn't go to the museum. We went to the university.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a new location. New XP points marked on our maps. New area.
Okay, so
Yes. We go.
to the museum.
Yes.
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 We go to the museum.
So head to the museum, and there are like there's many different there's a guided path, or you just there's a guided tour, or you just walk around. You can look around. You can. Which you want to take? A guided tour, or just you just walking around looking?
Let's take the guided tour.
All right. I mean, I was gonna say we can just probably just look around and see what we find. But all right, let's just go on the walk with the guy.
Okay, so there's about like 5-6 people with you as well doing the guided tour. The tour guide first goes like, okay, so first of all we have basically like goes like this is a giant painting of our of the first great sage of Gigas.
Oh.
He's a quite like rugged old man with a very long beard, with like a white robe with like markings of like pretty Gigas on it. It is.
Mm-hmm.
And this like painting was drawn about 500 years ago. It was 500 years ago. It was drawn and painted by a legendary artiste, which his name has been lost to history. But everyone know, but a lot of paintings in here are drawn by the same artist because of his signature mark of this sharp S. It's in the corner.
Huh? Honey?
Yeah, sharp S with also a number below it. We assume it's a number, but it's a really looking really hieroglyph possibly could be as well. But people have decided that this is actually a number from another time period. This was.
Holy shit.
What? Was it on me?
Can I do a perception check to see if it is the same?
Check if it's real or fake.
Sure.
There we go.
So what are you asking Noel exactly?
I'm looking at mute chat, not bot. Okay.
Yeah, same.
Sorry. I was like, where's the roll dice? Oh wait, there it is.
Just to confirm that is indeed the same one as the other thing.
Yes, it is the exact same sort of S. It is that on Vincentus's paintbrush and stuff. Even like a similar looking numbers as well, done in that cinema style. But as of years of it there, it looks to be weirdly warped. It is on the painting itself though.
Confess, it was you.
What?
Think, well, next thing they go to is like, here is a what?
Be right back.
Okay. So the next thing they get to is like a basically a staff. So this here is a replica of the Great Darrell, posing as one of the OG Great Darrell's like wooden Pokemon staff he had. This is only replica because the original weird one is with the family it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did see it from
Yeah.
the other room.
Yeah, there's nothing, and then they get to like a few more paintings around of like different people and drawing stuff. And then they get to like quite a big painting they do of like similar to the Last Supper of Jesus Christ. To start painting and stuff.
Oh, Lord.
Like quite a big one it is.
This is freaking, Pokemon. There's Arceus in the background.
And on said painting, could one of you two roll look at it more in detail and stuff?
Alright. 7.
3.
Ouch. Getting lousy rolls this session.
And then
It's a pain.
oh fucking guy got fight. So the tall guy goes, this is one of the last paintings the supposed great artist did before disappearing. From the record have said. And of how it's because of how big this painting is. Some people say they either killed themselves or just left the arting world. But anyway, on this painting, we've seen like from looks at each person on like this grand table. Seems to be a person based on from their life.
Whoa.
They seem to be like we assume one of the people here is the great artist, of who we don't know. All we know is there's one we can physically work out. There seems to be quite a short man with a great mustache and beard around one side. Which seems to be a dual-colored robe and top and stuff he has on. Another one seems to be a more like afroed out like detective type of person almost. And suppose like afro styled hair with like seems to like some sort of high like a lawyer almost of ancient times and stuff seem to be. Another one seems to like, from the looks of it, some guy in a jacket with a long hair and just sort of like seems to be like paint splotches all over them, not only on their supposed jacket, also like on their face as well and stuff.
That's crazy. Who would have paint splotches on their jacket?
It's his jacket and like faces this is. Just like everywhere on the person. And there's like
Who
and
would
like
be so messy with paint?
and there's like a few other things around. And for all we know, there's also like a language below of like, when we wrote it, it's unknown language, I believe. It clearly just says, from what we've worked out. Give me a minute to sort of collect my thoughts and fully read it. It's
Hold on, line.
yeah. So from the looks of it, it simply says, from what we worked out, it simply says Pongo, which we're not sure what that means. So this painting has been dubbed as being called Pongo, the Pongo Supper, I believe people assume to call it as.
The what?
The Pongo Supper. We're not sure what it means. Either the Englishman called Pongo, or the Pongo is in tribute to it.
They better not eat Pongo.
No, I think Pongo's the one who... Well, actually, I'm not too sure what that means. It could be, for all we know. I hope not.
The world may
Don't-
never know.
Don't Wango like just holds one of his Pokeballs like I'm not gonna let them get you.
What does this all mean?
And the talker goes like, we may never know. And as well, He was supposed to like in the top right corner. There seems to be like a giant red mechanical machine in the corner, and no one was sure what the fuck it is. It just seems to be there. It seems to be in the sky part of it. No one seems to decipher what it is.
Red mechanical machine.
All we know, it's sustaining itself on like tiny propellers. It is. Among many other things. Then afterwards they sort of move on to like a bunch of other like minor things that are just from like around the region, sort of like a broken old Pokeball. There's like a few artifacts of like from the desert Colossus and stuff, an old map and stuff as well. Bunch of stuff there is. And he goes like, this concludes the tour. If you want anything like from the gift shop, that's over there. It is points like the left side of like one of the entrances and stuff. Want anything from there, you can go in there and stuff if you want anything. I will hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And then sort of walked off to a back to the break room and stuff he does.
I used to walk around.
Fair enough.
The
I'm just
Wango looks at
So
Cetus.
contemplating what the hell's what does this all mean?
The Wango looks at Cetus, considers what he just saw, and just puts a hand on his shoulder. You are my friend, but I'm not letting you eat the horse.
I wouldn't dream of eating Pongo. I don't.
At
Get
least
it.
not right now.
Ah, Christ.
I'll let him eat you before you eat him. Actually, no.
That's
Probably not be a good
reassuring.
idea. Well, actually, no, that probably wouldn't be a good idea. I feel like as soon as like Pongo gets the taste for human flesh, we're all doomed. But you know, worst case, no, I'll let him eat me, and then you can figure it out. I'll leave him
how
in your
about
hands.
nobody gets eaten by anyone in this group? Okay.
That is the ideal situation. Yes.
Hmm.
What are we gonna do?
So have you gone back to the big painting of Pongo's supper and stuff? Or
Yeah,
Pongo's,
I'm just looking at it like, what happened?
You don't need another roll to see if you want to get another close up. You've got a close up right now. You want to see another
is
roll?
it time to zoom and enhance?
Yeah.
Yeah, zoom in, enhance, give it the good artist try. Messi, stop!
Stop touching me, damn it!
Poke.
See, keep poking him. Keep poking his butt.
Yeah.
Stab him in the butt.
The
He's
bug.
not even like stabbing me, just like rubbing.
So,
Trying to give you a massage.
Yeah.
from what you can see on the on like this supposed giant table, you see from the looks of it like a quite long blue scarf taped across it, and a few like, and it seems to be like one paintbrush as well as there. On top of the, or there seems to be a red and blue long like cloth on it with this paintbrush on top of both of them, like across and sat above both of them. It is. And as well,
So is this in the painting itself, drawn in?
on the painting, on the table of the painting, pretty much.
Okay.
It's like, yeah, and as well, you see, just seems behind the pink-coloured fellow is what looks to be Claygy, or a Claygy poking his head up at Izza, like drawn on it.
There's no doubt. This is all connected. Thing is, when was this drawn? How did this all happen? What are the key events that led up to this moment?
What if? Those guys are talking about the ultra wormhole where we forget stuff. What if we had like an extra journey through the past that we've forgotten, and this is the result?
Maybe, but it doesn't feel right. I mean, I would think I remember what I draw.
What if you haven't drawn this yet?
So you're saying at some point this whole thing is
Some
on
point in the
board.
future, we go to the past, you draw that, and then that.
Well,
it-
suppose you draw multiple things in this museum, remember?
Yeah, this is just one.
There's at least 5-6 paintings in this museum, which apparently
And a
Extra.
painting of this caliber must have taken days, if not weeks.
That's unsettling. That means we're gonna be stuck in there for a while.
Hmm.
Oh my god.
There's nothing else I can see. Like, there's nothing like gonna be like sticking out like freaking natural
well,
national independence, where it's freaking like, you know, oh, there's a piece of paper stuck to it. It's like the future reads, "Be careful of this one thing."
well. Also, what you see in the background behind, like the dual-colored man's shirt, is from the looks of it, you see it's like a Gaussian pointer as well as behind as well. It is.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like in like the background, it is. Like not meant to be like looked at properly, just to be just there since it means to be.
Is the ponytail pointing at something?
But its head is looking at the metal contraption. It is.
The metal
The
control.
red like airship almost pretty much thingy.
Does that mean we have to like avoid every airship we see from now on?
Who knows?
Yes, it's something to keep in mind, but
Excuse me.
Your excuse.
you can go.
Glad that I was able to be excused.
So
Uh,
now what? What do I want to do?
Go. Well, I know how museum tours are. They only show you the stuff that's very interesting. I still walk around to see if anything catches my eye.
Okay, I'll roll then.
Yeah.
yeah.
Because I've been on museum tours.
Yeah.
Gee, I've been to
I
a
think-
museum once.
I
I
remember.
lived in California.
I remember that one episode of Flash. They knew he was suspicious because he took the museum tour 3 times.
Oh damn!
So, what
does Vincent
Vincent sees is going around like on the back corners. It sees like in like a case propped up with like a light and stuff is like a what seems to be like a velvety club which has been burned. The top has been from like some wrapped in like some fabric and stuff. It is it's in display. It is with a bit popping on the side of it and stuff. And he simply just says below it. From what the date says that they assume the date was from like a couple thousand years ago, but on the aging on it they assume possibly maybe like 500 years ago probably, yeah. And just name it out and those like as a club as like fire baton as they named it.
Well, I don't like this. This implies I'm going to lose my nightstick.
Oh,
Guys, come over here.
Yeah.
come on.
I point to it. I'm going to lose my nightstick.
Holy shit. Wait, does that mean if I look around, I'll find me?
Oh, I guess the painting's what it implies to be.
Okay, so you look around and then there's like
Nope, you don't find anything.
Holy
Damn.
shit, is that my great grandfather, Delandis?
no from you look around you see nearby this like club which is like more thicker than your nightstick would be, yeah, like a lot more thicker it is. I was assuming maybe in a club maybe, but like you walk around and you see
You want to call it a sword. It's more like a hunk of iron.
basically yeah
Jesus.
yeah so let's see from the looks of it
I
you
don't wanna
see
do
like
money anymore.
like
I
on
wanna be
display it's
happy.
like this blue silky like not robe, like blue sticker like scarf almost that's been like embroidered in like a gold sheath like in a sorry in like a obsidian style like sheath has been embroidered in her.
What?
They seem to be like fucking massive. They seem to be as well. Like if somebody would have fit like something of like the longer stash would be like how thick and wide they would be.
Oh.
And there's like
Whoa.
just like it's like a big long one if you go around and stuff it would be. It's like it's like cyany with like almost like black or like dark red like embroideries on it. And it's marks it as the same symbol like 400 odd years ago, and marked it as the I think as the cave of the cave horse's scarf as they named it. Well, they go like, and then some of the signs, even some of the museum people go even look at it, got like asterisks on it as well. Like with the recent discovery of Gagassian ponytails, this could have been an ancient or could have been an ancient Gagassian ponytail. It was like robe that was given to it. Like the Palm Museum you're in seems to be it's to be marked as like pre calamity it is as well. So a lot of the old relics were like either destroyed or been missing. But for some reason these ones here in this part of the exhibit, specifically like the painting and stuff as well, seem to be like almost untouched, seem to be for about several hundred years and stuff.
It was left in preservative.
Yeah, even though they clearly should have been destroyed along with everyone else, but they weren't though.
Means that we're gonna go somewhere that it's gonna be pre-calamity.
I guess, but what do we do that causes all these?
You know, I'm having a thought, guys. I sure hope we don't cause the calamity.
Oh,
Things are-
no,
no.
now just say that. We're
No.
probably setting fate now.
The thing is, remember, calamity is 200 years ago. These are marked 500 years ago.
Oh, thank God.
There's a 300 year gap. There is.
Well, yeah, you say that, but who's to say that?
We don't put in the motions.
Yeah.
Not just that we put in the motions, but
I mean, then
we go
again,
into
they
another
kind of tie up.
wormhole.
They kind of tie up Daryl's great grandfather. You don't think he got angry after that, right?
What if we like go back into the past and meet our ancestors? What if that causes a mess up in the timeline? And that creates the calamity.
Yeah, sure, we're obviously going to go through one more wormhole, but who's to say we're not going to go through another wormhole that's closer to the calamity and we cause it?
What if we don't come back?
It's gonna be awkward. It's like we're thinking about all this, but then when we go back, it turns out they're three completely different people that are not us in any way, shape, or form. They just happen to be there, you know.
You see, it's actually just Dylan Gilchkeeper.
What?
Don't look at my character sheet, Brian.
All right. I don't get it, but all right.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. I gotta worry.
God.
I don't know what your last name is.
Which Gilchkeeper? He just said it.
That's his last name.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
I
okay.
thought you were making a joke off of your last name and making up a different one.
No,
No.
I got too into making a character.
Yeah.
Lucky first.
Finally,
What?
because I remember you weren't very into making a character when I was doing the D&D session.
No, that's because I forgot. For like,
Wasn't your character like? Oh Christ! What was your character?
It was a half elf.
Half elf.
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, so back to the game.
Okay. So
So
at some point, I paint all of these. And I leave my paintbrush behind.
Mm-hmm.
And
Now that
I leave my nightstick behind.
And Pongo takes off his scarf.
And then also gets it embroidered as well.
No.
Well, I don't see any point in worrying about it right now. We'll get to it when we get to it, I guess.
The past is the past, it is.
Yeah, fair enough.
The past is our future, but we always have to worry about the future.
As
It's in
a
the
watch,
past.
as a watch hog in that animated show once said, "You gotta put the past behind you."
Oh, where?
Wait a minute.
Right there.
No. Is there a warthog Pokemon?
There's a few pig Pokemon there is.
There is a few bigs, but specifically Warthog,
Come back to us on that.
I guess Mammothswine, though he's more of a freaking woolly mammoth.
Yeah.
Not mammoth, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
What's the evolution of Tepig?
What Pig Knight and Embor? Oh, Embor!
Pig Knight.
Well, boars and warhogs are different.
Issue.
That's true.
I feel like the best would be Pig Knight, though.
Alrighty.
So, or as the Pig Knight said, put your behind in the past.
Alright.
So, now what you gonna do?
Well, I'm gonna head out of the museum.
Before we
Yes,
all
I-
develop like a brain
'Cause I don't
aneurysm.
want to cause any more Butterfree effects.
What if I touch a painting and I just explode?
Let's not test that,
That's
especially
not
when
how
we're
it
in
works,
a
Noel.
museum. The most you
What
do
if
is be arrested.
What
We're
if
not
I
gonna
hand
do
you my pine cone and you explode?
Oh fuck! Your pine cone's from the past.
No, you idiots!
it.
It's a grenade! It is. We've been over this.
It's a grenade!
Yeah, but what if it's like a grenade from the past and it like creates a super explosion?
Why are you so obsessed with explosions from the past?
Isn't
Well,
that a thing that happens? Like two
The
things.
story's gonna end with us trapped, and the only way out
Are
is
you
that
thinking of
Connor has to
things
sit.
like from Doctor Who, where it doesn't really
Like,
explode,
many-
but it causes sparks?
many time-based shits is different. It is. Of what this time travel thing and this thingy, I'm not sure which one to go with right now. Already,
Alright, guys, we're gonna be trapped, and the only way out is Vincent's gonna throw his freaking Pineco or Fortress, if it evolved at that point, into like a portal.
Oh yeah.
That's gonna cause a new Big Bang
Remind
and
me, yeah.
completely change the
Uh,
timeline.
Oh
So,
god!
Django and plus 7 went up 3 levels.
Oh, 3 levels.
Woo!
3 levels.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
3 whole
I mean, you were
levels.
thinking it's 40 other Pokemon you were.
Yeah,
True.
meanwhile, I'm just there
Yes.
watching.
You've got a,
Listen.
you've got a baby.
We did this
I-
fair and
I have a
square.
baby to take care
And
of.
Yeah,
egg.
we did a very. I thought I had the egg.
No, he has the egg. I have.
Who has the
I
egg?
have.
Who has one as the egg?
I have it.
Yeah.
I have the egg.
Okay.
Wall has the egg. Listen, I have a claw slicing mongoose,
A technicality,
mudfish, a giant pillars of rocks,
Bricks.
shiny ground bat type creature, a baby, and a potted plant.
Yes.
Well, plant dinosaur, but you know
Yes.
what?
I have a very nice dog from hell.
Very nice doggo.
Doggo.
I have a rock elephant. I have a Orson Welles bird.
Ah, yes, 1984. Is it 84?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay, I was, yeah, 1984.
I have Zappy zebra. I have Clown Man.
From,
And,
from Deep Space.
Yeah,
And then
Clown Man from Clowns from Outer Space.
yes.
And Floating
And
Rock.
then a shiny rock. Okay, so you've now left the museum.
All right.
Now what?
What time of day is it right now?
About like
Because I know.
3:30ish.
Wow, that was a rather quick museum tour.
I mean, thing is though, you went to the museum about like
Oh, no, Ted's already messing with us now.
no, you went to the museum about like 11 o'clock, you know.
Ah,
You've been out since like you got to the town at like 9,
ah.
and you've been sort of around for like a few hours, and then you went to the museum around 11:30ish.
Ah,
All right.
I actually have a question.
What's that?
Out of character.
Yeah.
So we never established it because it's a newer Pokemon. Would new-ish Pokemon, but would Pinecone still evolve through levels or rock? Or item?
I just imagine him level up like regular freaking Pinecone to Fortress.
Yeah.
It is a high.
I think. Fuck,
Well, I
hold
know
on.
that regular Pinecone evolves through level. I know that,
No,
but
I thought it was Melcoats.
No.
Pinecone
I forget.
evolution.
Because Metalcoats were Steelix and
It's
Caesar.
level.
Oh,
It's level up.
Okay. Yeah.
It's always been level up.
Okay. You want me to think?
It's always been
Well,
level
these
up.
well,
Decent.
I just didn't know that if Lucky wanted to change it up.
Oh, because I forgot. I thought it was Melcoat was. Yeah, level up fine. Yeah, level up fine. Yeah. Should be saying level up as what's it normally level 30? Is it
31.
31? So yeah, level 31 still. Yeah.
All right. Just wanted to make sure, because if I needed to
Yeah.
grab a
Like a
stone
like a
or
stone.
something.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Okay. Again, it's about 3:30. The festival's still brimming with shit. It is.
You know, I'm surprised that there's no metal stone or stuff like that.
Well, how do you do it as an element though?
It's just,
Meteorite.
yeah.
Damn space.
Meteorite has
boy.
metal in it.
True, yeah, but like all the other stones have been sort of elements of some kind.
They have been just regular stones blessed with the power of the elements, so I
Yes.
wouldn't be surprised. if
I wouldn't really say that Dawn, Dusk,
Well,
and Shiny are really elements.
because dawn
Because-
is
Well, what?
the
It is morning.
yeah, dawn is basically the morning sun. Dusk
But-
is the setting sun.
The setting.
Yeah,
Yeah, yes, but
It's
remember,
that
you
time of
need,
day it
like
is.
a dawn. Don't you need a dawn stone for Frostfest?
Frost-
And I wouldn't really
Frostfest
call that morning sun.
Angelada. That's probably a reason why it's called a dawn sun. It is.
Yeah.
And dust stone because a lot of them are like dark to Pokemon in the arts, or ghost of Pokemon with dark dust and stuff.
Don't make me just die.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
I feel like this
Sounds
discussion
good.
brings me back to the Trials of Mana playthrough when Lucky was complaining about Moon being an element.
Now,
For Taylor Stone that makes certain Pokemon evolve, it sparkles like eyes. It sparkles like a glittering eye. Something about eyes.
okay.
And then Trivia is the only stone that can evolve a Pokemon of its specific gender.
Actually, yes, because both Galada and Frostus are male and female, respectively.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Okay, so
So, assuming that I don't need anything to help evolve any Pokemon, I'm gonna go. Not like sleep, but I'm gonna go to the Pokemon Center to relax a bit.
yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's get that fly point.
Yeesh.
But we got it as soon as we get to the town.
We gotta get the blackout safe spot.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah, we really fucking freaking. Yeah, Vincent got knocked out. Where is he? Oh, he's back in the Pokemon Center a few towns over. Why? I don't know.
He arrested him. He just didn't bother arresting
Our
him.
local carrier survey bots took him there. But why though?
So,
Hmm.
you head to the book set, of course, and actually, in the book set is Darrow. He's just there's a book with his egg doing stuff. And he goes like, "Oh, hey, you three, how's it going? Have you been doing the festival so far? You've been?"
Well, went through the museum.
Hmm.
That was quite a tour. Saw some interesting stuff.
Okay, that's cool.
I'm afraid to touch things.
Yeah. He's like, okay,
Well, you're not supposed to touch things in the museum.
Yeah.
unless it's a gift shop, of course.
Yeah. There's me saying it to Delongo in person.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
You're not supposed to touch stuff.
Well, what if I touch something and it's just like an implosion?
Why would you touch something that would implode?
Isn't that a thing that happens in like those time travel books?
No. It causes
I don't know, I don't
reality
know.
around to be destroyed, but not the person.
Hmm.
I hear someone eating. Noel's having rice.
It's not me.
Not even Noel.
That's me with my two,
What kind of rice is making that
that's me
sound?
with my two D6s I have.
Roll them. What do you get?
Oh yeah? Well,
1
you
and
wanna
2.
play that game?
Oh, no.
1 and a 2?
You wanna play that game?
Oh,
Just
he's
gonna
getting his
dump
own
every
dice.
So I'm gonna dump every like piece of dice he owns on the table.
You wanna play that game? I can play that game.
Oh,
No, not it.
no.
Ah.
Jesus.
Ah!
Okay, so you're at the book center and stuff,
I win.
and you're relaxing, of course. Darrow's saying you just want to go
Yep.
Darrow course,
Yeah.
and then he goes like, "Okay, I'm only gonna heal it up."
Oh. So Daryl,
Yeah. What?
how long have you had that egg?
I got it like. I had it like I got it. I think it was a few days ago. I got it a few days ago. I did. Yeah. It was given to me by from the champion called. I think it was Claire. Her name was. Sweet little girl. She is.
Claire?
I feel like I've heard of her.
Well, you've met that you have her.
Oh.
Yeah, she's the short girl.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Small
The,
child.
the one with the other clergy.
Yeah.
So he's like, yeah, I met her up. I met her. I think a few days ago by by the snow area. I did her. By the checkpoint by there and stuff. And yeah, she just was like, "Can you take out the egg for me?" I'm like, "Yeah, but yeah, sure. It's been like a day or two since I've had this egg, of course."
Did she say what the?
I have.
egg-
I mean, we're good friends. We are. I've taken care of her a few times because when like the miniatures have been too big. When like after basically her grandfather basically passed pretty much. Or before that, I was babysitting her. Where I was. So I know I'm good friends. We are. But again, she does like only here's an egg. I'm thinking, here's something I want you to take care of her. But I'm thinking, I don't really crush her because she means well. She does it. And she's also protected by the Lord Gigas, pretty much the Gigas she is. So she knows what she's doing a lot of time, but still naive of you. But yeah, I'm taking this egg for her pretty much. Not sure what's in it, but like it's probably be something like quite unique probably for me to take care of specifically.
You know how far along it is?
I was asking the nurse Joy actually about it, and she was like, her guesstimate was like maybe like it's like halfway into it, maybe the hatch maybe. But that's the point. I'm not really too sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I've got to head back, and actually I need to. There's something going. I actually need to go back to the university to pick up some stuff I forgot I left there early when we did the test and stuff. So I will see
Okay.
you all maybe tomorrow or maybe in a bit maybe. I do want
Alright.
to see your gym battle when that goes tomorrow, so I might be see you tomorrow probably.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because it goes like, see you, well, then sort of walks out, he does.
I look over to Cetus and Gongo. I forgot about the gym battle.
I mean, well, that's
Happening
for
tomorrow.
tomorrow us to worry about, dude. Well, we'll be fine.
We took on the
The
first.
title card, they were not fine.
The game gets murdered at the end.
Okay, so you're all relaxing, of course, and I think that is when we're going to end today's session.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
So
what do you
remember,
guys all
at
thought?
the end of the day,
So wait,
Alright.
guys, all thought about the session.
Man, I don't know what the hell's going on anymore. I know it's the consequence of having time travel involved, but still, what the hell?
stuff is happening.
Mm.
That's all I know.
That's it. I'm done thinking about all this complicated
At least
time
by
travel.
technicality,
doohickey.
we caught up. Now we've had 2 gym leader battles, and we're gonna have our actual official one next session.
That's it. I'm gonna go indulge in some non-complicated media. The Bleach dub came out. Let's go.
Let's watch it. Noel, put it on.
Hang on.
Put it on. Let's get lucky copyright strike on Twitter. Hell yeah, let's go.
On Twitter?
Okay, on Twitch. Yeah, you'll get no. You'll get banned off Twitch and then canceled on Twitter.
Oh, for God's
There
sake,
you
not again.
Now you feel like number one.
Okay, so, long story short, my idea for the session changed like 4 times within the last like 3 hours. It did.
I can imagine. It's a whole bowl soup of what the hell's going on.
Like, first session was going to be the first session was going to be completely different. It was then changed it. Now then we had this one. The whole of the museum. That was fucking out of my. That came as we were we were.
That came out right now.
It did, yeah. I will wholly admit that I'm thinking, here's some bullshit.
So-
It works though, I guess.
So now we
We'll
got
see.
it. Now, you know what that means? Now we actually have to go to the past.
Yeah, but we'll wait until that happens. Nor would it be that moment where it's like, it just clocked in where the hell we are. We're like, oh, no.
No, you see, what's gonna happen is that we're gonna have a moment. It's like, oh shit, we're gonna go into the past. And then if you pay us $3 on Patreon, you get to listen to the special one-on-one episodes of each of our exploits in the past.
Exploits.
Oh god. Oh Jesus. Oh god.
This is already a mess, and we're barely starting.
Anyway, so yeah. Next session, which will be probably either the 7th or the 14th of December. For the next session. Which is going to be all good fun. Because you're going to find the gym leader, the second gym leader you're going to.
Well, it took us like a year.
Yeah, pretty much. You get a bit.
I need to make a phone call. I'll be right back.
Yeah. But yeah. That had been... again, just hope the amount of, like... thing was like, oh boy. Like, a lot of time I was like, fuck. Just shitting books and like, oh god.
It's on fire. It's on fire. Everything's on fire.
Sorry, that was me again.
God damn it, stop looking for your friggin' thing.
But I'm, I need a minute. But yeah. We hope we will see you next D&D stream in December, whenever again either the 7th or the 14th. Whenever that happens, gym leader and other stuff, because this is another split path scenario. This will be because you can either go north or east to go.
Oh.
because you never know which way you could go.
Hmm.
But yeah. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter. You've seen on Twitter and subscribe on YouTube, of course. And yeah. I think that's everything. I'm probably got a lot of adrenaline now. I have.
Yeah.
I need to have a calm the fuck down. Need to.
To breathe, damn it, breathe!
I can't have bronchitis.
Damn it! Yeah, we're gonna get you an air machine.
Oh god.